Welcome to Mighty Musicians 1, Lesson 7. We sing hello, 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 hello. We're glad you're here to sing and play. Let's start together right away. Hello, hello, hello. We say treble clef, bass clef, quarter note, quarter rest, half rest, dotted half note, whole rest, eighth note, eighth rest, 16th note, 16th rest, sharp sign, flat sign. And our intervals are second, third, fourth, and fifth. Let's turn in our books now to page 52. Oh, how lovely is the evening. This one has some dynamic markings that we've learned about before. The first line is going to have an F, which means to sing this one loud or forte. The middle line has a mezzo forte, MF, which means medium loud. And the bottom line has a P, which if you remember means piano or soft. So we would sing this one softly. I'm going to turn on the music and tap a triangle. If you have a rhythm instrument that you would like to play as well, you can. Remember, first line is loud. We sing, oh, how lovely is the evening, when the bells are sweetly ringing, softly, ding, dong, ding, dong, ding, dong. So all three dynamic levels in that one. We now have a book we're going to read. I Like Me by Nancy Carlson. I have a best friend. That best friend is me. I do fun things with me. I draw beautiful pictures. I ride fast. And I read good books with me. I like to take care of me. I brush my teeth. I keep clean. And I eat good food. When I get up in the morning, I say, "Hi, good looking." I like my curly tail, my round tummy, and my tiny little feet. When I feel bad, I cheer myself up. When I fall down, I pick myself up. When I make mistakes, I try and try and try again. No matter where I go or what I do, I will always be me, and I like that. The end. In our book on page 32, we're talking about some other things that we like. This one is talking about different things that we do in different seasons. It has 3 verses, and we're going to just sing through them. The first one is written here. The second and the third verses are up here. Think about while you're singing it, which one is your favorite season? Riding on my bicycle, diving in a pool, eating all my popsicle, summer is so cool. Riding on my favorite sled, skating on the ice, sipping all my hot cocoa, winter time is nice. Playing on the monkey bars, learning how to read, eating lunch with all my friends, school is all I need. What do you like best? Summer, winter, fall, or maybe spring? We're going to point and sing our notes. 1, 2, point and sing. Do, do, re, re, mi, so, so, have. Do, do, re, re, mi, big whole note. Do, do, re, re, mi, so, so, have. So, fa, mi, re, do, big whole note. Good. So these are all notes that we should be getting really familiar with by now. Do, mi, so is a C major chord. Sing. Do, mi, so is a C major chord. Do, fa, la is an F major chord. Sing. Do, fa, la is an F major chord. Tap your knees. Ti, fa, so is a G7 chord. Sing. Ti, fa, so is a G7 chord. Good. Here are the sounds we've been learning on the piano. First is our fire truck. Then we have our duck. And you probably remember the star. We start by singing Twinkle, 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 Twinkle is the star. And now we have a new one that we're going to learn today. It is the bride. There is a very famous song that goes, here comes the bride, here comes the bride. And then they sing, all dressed in white. And here we have our bride dressed in white. But the first two pitches, here comes the bride, are the bride. I'm going to play one of these and tell me which one you think it is. All right, if you guess the fire truck, that is correct. What about this one? Could you tell that's our new one? That is the bride. What is this one? That one is the star. You'll notice that the bride and the star sound kind of similar. That one, if you guessed with the duck, you were correct. That one is the duck. And you'll notice that the duck and the fire truck both sound kind of clangy. So you have to listen closely for the difference between those. All right, we're going to practice our hands together, tapping. I'm using a tambourine for my right hand, but you don't have to have a tambourine to do this. You can just put your hands like mine and just tap with your right hand when I tap this one and tap with your left hand when I tap this one. Watch me first. I will tap together, right, 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 together, right, right, right. Ready, go. Together, right, 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 together, right, right, right. And notice that my left hand just stays glued down to the carpet while my right hand still taps. Try it one more time. Ready, go. Together, right, 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 together, right, right, right. Good. Watch me first. I will tap together, right, 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 together, 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 rest. 1, 2, ready, go. Together, right, 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 together, 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 rest. One more time, ready, go. Together, right, 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 together, 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 rest. Good. Let's turn in our books now to Peter's theme on page 36. This is our ensemble that we looked at last week. We have a teacher part, a piano part, a drum part, and a stick part. Right now, the first time we go through it, we're going to sing the notes for the piano part. We're going to be playing bass clef notes. So, so, do, do, some more so's, and then right here, watch out because this isn't do, it's a line note and it is re, re, and so. Lots of so. So let's point and sing our piano part. So, half, do, half, do, half, so, 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 watch out, here's re, half, re, back to so, try it again, go, so, half, do, half, do, half, so, 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 here comes re, half, so, big whole note. Now let's look at the drum part. I'm going to put it right up here. You can just sit your book down. If you have anything that you could play that would be like a drum, you could get that. Put a sticker here to hold it up. And let's play the drum part. I'll move this a little closer so you can see. There we go. So our drum part is right here. Half note, ton, ton, half note. And we'll play half notes, quarter notes, and whole notes. Half note, ton, ton, half note, ton, ton, half note, ton, ton, half note, and great big whole note. Half note, ton, ton, half note, ton, ton, half note, ton, ton, half note, half note, great big whole note. Good. Keep your book open to Peter's theme. We're going to go to our keyboards now, and we're going to play the piano part that we were just singing with our left hand on bass clef. All right, we're going to take our left hand, put our pinky on our bass clef do, not our middle do, but our bass clef do, and we're going to play the left hand part with so's, played with our thumb, do, played with our pinky, and re, which is played with our forefinger or ring finger. This one's pretty simple, so let's play along and sing our note names. Start with so. So, half, do, half, so, half, so, second page. So, half, so, get ready. Re, half, back to so, try it again, go. So, half, do, half, so, half, so, and here is re, half, so, big whole note. Good. All right, let's turn to our right hand and put our thumb on do. And we're going to play this. We don't need any music. Listen first. I will play. Me, so, you play. Me, so, I play. Do, re, mi. Your turn, play. Do, re, mi. My turn, I play. So, mi. You play. So, mi. I play. Fa, mi, re, do. You play. Fa, mi, re, do. Good. Let's turn in our books to page 32. This is Things I Like. This is the one that we were looking at on the floor. You'll notice that we're playing do, re, mi, fa, and so for the notes for the most part. So let's point and sing the first page. 1, 2, point and sing. Do, do, re, re, mi, so, have. Do, do, re, re, mi, big whole note. Let's play that much. 1, 2, play and sing. Do, do, re, re, mi, so, have. Do, do, re, re, mi, big whole note. Page 2, let's point and sing. Do, do, re, re, mi, so, have. Does that look familiar? Yes, it's the same that we had at the beginning. And did you notice we're going to skip from mi to so? And then we play so, fa, mi, re, do, big whole note. So let's put our thumb back on do and play page 2. Ready, go. Do, do, re, re, mi, so, have. So, fa, mi, re, do, big whole note. So if you can get this measure, the mi, so, that's the one you want to watch out for. And the rest of it is pretty easy. Let's turn to page 26. This is our bubble song. Let's just play through the right hand with our accompaniment for fun. This one is pretty easy. Thumb on do. Do, re, mi, fa, so, rest. Do, re, mi, re, do, rest. Do, re, mi, fa, so, rest. So, fa, mi, re, do, rest. Let's play our left hand. Pinky on do. We're going to play rest, big whole rest. So, rest. Great big whole rest. Do, rest. Great big whole rest. So, rest. Great big whole rest. Do, rest. And remember we talked about this last week. When they're lined up, we're going to play our so's together. So. This measure do's together. Do. And the same thing on page 2. Let's try it. Hands together. Left hand will wait until the so's and play with the right hand. Do, re, mi, fa, so, rest. Do, re, mi, re, do, rest. Do, re, mi, fa, so, rest. So, fa, mi, re, do, rest. Great. That will be our pass off for next week, so keep working on that one. Let's turn to page 14, jump and hop. You notice we only have the treble clef on this one. This will be just our right hand, and we will play this one as our pass off this week. I'll run through it quickly just to review, and then I'd love to see your video of you playing it by yourself. Ready, play. Do, mi, so, mi, fa, big whole note. Do, mi, so, mi, re, big whole note. Do, mi, so, mi, fa, mi, re, do, big whole note. And we talked about when we pass a song off, it doesn't have to be super fast. If you need to play it a little bit slower than that, that's fine as well. Whatever tempo you can play it with no mistakes, that's what we'd like to see on your pass-off video. All right, let's get our binders out, and we're going to turn to week 6. This is the week that we've been working on this past week, so you should already have some me's, some more me's drawn in that space, and you should have some fa's written on this line. And down here, you should have some green and some orange circles circling your me's and fa's. So go ahead and send me a picture of that. I'd love to see what it looks like. We're going to go ahead and play our sight reading that we worked on this week. Point and sing, or play and sing. 1, 2, thumb on do, go. Do, re, mi, fa, so, half, do, half. Good. And if you sang your intervals, you sang do, up a second, up a second, up a second, up a second, down a fifth. And you might have had to stop and count that fifth, but that is a fifth. Let's turn to week 7 now and see what we're going to be working on this week. This looks pretty similar. Let's point and sing our notes. 1, 2, point and sing. Do, re, mi, fa, so, so, do. So it's pretty similar. Let's play and sing. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, re, mi, fa, so, so, do. Point and say your intervals. We'd say do, up a second, up a second, up a second, up a second, stays the same, down a fifth. Stays the same, down a fifth. Play and say your intervals. Go. Do, up a second, up a second, up a second, up a second, stays the same, down a fifth. Clap our rhythm. Ready, go. Ton, 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 half note. Play and chant your rhythm. Go. Ton, 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 half note. And remember to hold the half note for that extra beat. Great. These are so easy, right? Because we're doing them so frequently. Theory assignment, we're going to draw some so's. These are bass clef so's on the very top space. And now we're going to review all the notes on the bass clef. Do's in red, re's in blue, mi's in green, fa's in orange, and so's in purple. So this will be very colorful by the time you're finished. Practice concept for this week. We always need to look at these. This is a really important one. Don't let yourself learn something incorrectly. It takes less time to learn a piece right the first time than to go back and fix it after you've learned it wrong. So that's very good advice. If there is any time that you're playing a song at home and you have a question about it, if you're not sure if it sounds correct, always send me a video and I'd be happy to tell you what you might need to do to fix it, or if you're already playing it correctly. So that's our binder for this week. And send me a picture of your page 6 so I can see all your check marks from this past week. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. I hope you've been working with your flashcards. You've pulled out your do, re, mi, fa, so note flashcards for the treble clef, and your ti, do, re, mi, fa, and so flashcards for the bass clef, and you're practicing saying those really quickly. We have a flashcard challenge at the end of each semester, and by week 14, which is still a little ways off, you should be able to say all of those within a minute, which is pretty easy, but be practicing so that you can say them quickly. Let's look at our board. I'm going to sing. Treble clef sings oh so high, circles around our landmark so. Bass clef dot show us our fa, we sing oh so low. 3 spaces down is my bass clef do, and my favorite note is middle do. I'd like you to get your book, and this is your lesson book, and if you look in the back, you have some staff paper, which is just like what we have on the board here. And we're going to practice drawing some treble clefs and some bass clefs and drawing our landmark notes. So you can make a treble clef right here, and a bass clef here, and we'll practice drawing our landmark notes. I'm going to show you some steps that make it easy to do a treble clef. There's 4 steps basically to do a treble clef. You do a skinny J that starts below the staff and then goes up above it. So go ahead and draw that. Kind of like a fish hook, right? Now once you've got that done, you start at the top and you're going to draw a skinny D to the second line. The second line, not the top line, but the second line. Once we have that, we're going to draw a C to the bottom. You see that kind of half C? And then we're going to curve around the middle so that we touch that middle line. Let's do that one more time. Skinny J, skinny D, C to the bottom, curve around to the middle. And if you use the lines to help you space it, then you'll get a nice looking treble clef. Okay? The bass clef is a bit easier. You go to the second line, not the top line, but the second line, and you draw a little dot. Then you start at that dot and you curve up to the top, and then you just swing down, not all the way to the bottom, but almost to the bottom. Then I'm going to put a dot in the top space and a dot in the second space. Now if you remember our song, bass clef dot show us our fa. So you're going to draw a fa on that line that goes between those bass clef note dots. Okay, so do you have that much so far? I'm going to erase this treble clef. Now we say 1 space, 2 space, 3 space is do. So count down on your spaces and write your do. Then our treble clef, remember, circles around the line that so is on. So I find the circle and I put a note on that line. And then we add a ledger line and write our middle do. Okay? So you might do that. You've got plenty of staff paper in the back of your book. So you might do that 2 or 3 times just to get some good practice on drawing your treble clef and your bass clef and your landmark notes. Do and so in the treble clef. Do and fa in the bass clef. Okay, I'm going to erase those now, and we're going to review our intervals. If I have a re and then a mi, what interval would that be? Let's look at what it would be on our keyboard. Re and mi. 1, 2. Re to mi is a second. What if I go from the mi to the so? Mi to so. 1, 2, 3. Mi to so is a third. Sorry, I didn't count right, did I? 1, 2, 3. Mi to so is a third. What if I go from so down to do? We can count on the staff as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So to do is a fifth. And this would be going down. These are going up, seconds and thirds. And now let's try doing one more interval. If I go from do to fa. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do to fa is a fourth. And this one would be a fourth going up. So like we would sing it, we would go re, up a second, up a third, down a fifth, up a fourth. And that's how we would sing our intervals. So look for your intervals when you're playing your songs and see how many you can identify and keep practicing your intervals. All right, we're back at our keyboards now, and let's turn to page 22. This is Finger Fitness number 2. Last week we learned the right hand part, and I hope you've been practicing that. And today we're going to look at the left hand part, the bass clef. Our first note is 1 space, 2 space, 3 space is do. Let's point and sing our notes. 1, 2, point and sing. Do, big whole note. Re, big whole note. Mi, big whole note. Fa, big whole note. So, big whole note. Do, big whole note. Left hand, pinky on do. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Do, big whole note, re, big whole note, mi, big whole note, fa, big whole note, so, big whole note, do, big whole note. So that's pretty easy. Let's review our right hand. 1, 2, right hand plays. Do, 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 re, 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 mi, 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 fa, 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 so, fa, mi, re, do, big whole note. So keep reviewing that hand separately. Remember, nice hand position and practice those fingers. We're going to turn now to page 24, and this is our bear song. And this is our second pass-off for today. We actually have 2 pass-off songs. This one is bass clef. So we would play this with our left hand, pinky on do. And I'll just review it for you, and then you can send me your video of you playing it. 1, 2, let's play and sing. Do, 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 rest. Re, 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 rest. Mi, 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 fa, big whole note. Fa, 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 rest. Mi, 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 rest. Re, 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 do, big whole note. So I hope those bass clef notes are getting to be as well known to you as your treble clef notes. We're going to turn a couple of pages over to page 28, Chase the Squirrel. We've learned the right hand. We have learned the left hand. So let's review our right hand. 1, 2, play and sing. Do, do, re, re, mi, have, so, have, do, do, re, re, mi, mi, re, re, do, do, re, re, mi, have, so, have, do, do, re, re, do, big whole note. Let's review our left hand now, either so's or do's. 1, 2, left hand plays. So, big whole note, so, big whole note, do, big whole note, do, big whole note, so, big whole note, so, big whole note, do, big whole note, do, big whole note. Now, if you remember, we would do our tambourines and we would say, together, right, 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 together, half, right. So kind of just think about this. When you see these, this is hands together. This is right hand by itself. Hands together, right hand by itself. Let's do just these first 2 measures, hands together. Do with so, mi with so. Watch me first. I will play. Do, do, re, re, mi and so, so. So play a so with do and a so here with your mi. 1, 2, play with me. Do, do, re, re, mi, have, so, have. Now on these 2 measures, we're going to play a do with do and a do with the mi, with our pinky on our left hand. 1, 2, we will play. Do, do, re, re, mi, mi, re, re. Okay, same thing on these 2 measures that we did at the beginning. Let's look at the last 2 measures, do with do, and then do with do. 1, 2, ready, play. Do and do, do, re, re, do's together, big whole note. So start working on that one, hands together. I would start out doing just the 2 measures at a time like we did. And then once you get pretty good at that, then you can start putting 4 measures together and be ready to switch from the sew to the dough with your left hand. And if you need to, you could like draw an arrow to help you see that that one's going down. Or sometimes it helps to draw a highlighter line between the notes that you play together to see those as well. Next, we are going to turn to the interval song, 1 page over, page 30. And we're going to learn the left-hand part today. So let's point and sing. I can look at it and see that these are all does and so's. Let's play and sing. 1, 2, ready, play. Do, big whole note, so, 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 rest. Do, big whole note, so, big whole note. Do, big whole note, so, so, so. Stay on so. So, big whole note, do, big whole note. So we should know those notes pretty well by now, the do and the so with our treble clef. Let's play just the right hand now. And think about your intervals. 1, 2, slowly play. Mi, so, re, so, mi, do, re, rest. Mi, so, fa, mi, re, big whole note. Mi, so, re, so, mi, do, re, rest. Mi, fa, mi, re, do, big whole note. And we're going to keep working on that right hand part by itself. You can also play the left hand part, but we're not going to worry about playing it hands together just yet. Great work on the keyboard, guys. That's it for this week's lesson, week 7 for Mighty Musicians 1. Just as a reminder, if you could send video of Jump and Hop, page 14. Bears was our second pass-off song, which is on page 24. And then just send me a picture, and you can just text this, of your theory page and then your homework chart, just so I can see how much practicing we're getting done. We're going to close by singing Old Brass Wagon. If you want to look in your book, this is on page 20. And just a reminder, the MF stands for mezzo forte, and we are going to sing medium loud. And then just to review, we have a forte here at the end when we sing this. You're going to sing loud. And remember, if you want to, you can dance this around in your house with your family. I'm going to play some bells. Circle to the left, old brass wagon. Circle to the left, old brass wagon. Circle to the left, old brass wagon. You're the one, my darling. Walk to the center, old brass wagon. Walk to the center, old brass wagon. Walk to the center, old brass wagon. You're the one, my darling. Circle to the right, old brass wagon. Circle to the right, old brass wagon. Circle to the right, old brass wagon. You're the one, my darling. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you next time.